How did quick thinking save your life? It looked like a puddle, just a dark sheet under the railroad bridge. I was dead tired. Night shift, empty road, heavy rain, wipers on full. I rolled in slow. The hood dipped, the car lurched, and the engine died like it got punched in the throat. Water slid past the doors, fast. Cold crept over my shoes. I hit the start button. Nothing. Lights flickered once and went black. Radio clicked off. Silence, except the rain hammering the bridge. I tried the window. Dead. Locks. Dead. My phone lit my lap. It showed one bar and a map that meant nothing. The screen flashed and then died too. I laughed. It sounded wrong in the tiny dark. The water climbed. Over my ankles, my calves, my knees. I smelled oil. The steering wheel felt slick. I yanked the door handle. It would not move. Pressure pinned it shut. I knew that from somewhere. Bad trivia that got real all at once. I scooted up onto the seat, knees pulled tight, chest to the wheel. My shoes floated. The dome light made a weak glow, then nothing. The world went dim blue. Rain drummed on the roof. Somewhere above, a truck roared by and sprayed more water down the slope. I cursed him like he could hear me. I dug fingers under the headrest. It would not budge. I tore at it, wrenched hard. It popped up an inch. I felt the metal posts click. I pulled until my palms burned. It came free and smacked my chin. I tasted iron. Fine. Good. I had a tool. I aimed at the side window. Hit the middle. It bounced. The glass just flexed. My breath fogged the inside. I remembered a dumb tip. Hit the corner, not the middle. Corners are weak. I hit the lower corner. Nothing. I hit it again. A crack spidered. Water thumped against the door. My toes went numb. The seatbelt tugged at my waist. Stuck. I pressed the button. It would not release. I pressed harder. Slippery. The water rose to my waist. The belt locked tighter. I slid my hand down and jammed the headrest post into the buckle slot. Metal on metal. I twisted. The button gave a millimeter. Again. It snapped open and smacked my hip. I shoved the belt away. The car groaned like a whale. I took a breath and hit the corner a third time. The glass starbursted and blew in. Water punched me in the face. It forced me back into the seat. Freezing. Heavy. Like it wanted me still. I swallowed wrong. Coughed hard. The cabin filled. Dark and loud. Papers floated up. My keys bumped my cheek. I grabbed the window edge. It was a mouthful of tiny teeth. I shoved my shoulders through. The belt snagged my ankle. No, not now. I kicked once, twice. My shoe ripped off. The belt let go. I slid, wedged, twisted my hips. My coat caught on the doorframe. I ripped it open, buttons flying. The rain outside was a curtain. My chest burned. The world narrowed to the hole in the cold. I pushed out. My head hit the mirror. Sparks exploded behind my eyes. I shoved again. The car shifted and settled. The roof kissed the water. The cabin went black behind me. I clawed at the rough concrete of the bridge wall. Slimy, hard to grip. Fingers slipped, nails scraped. My knee found the curb. I hooked it. Water tore at my legs. I hauled up, elbows scraping raw. The edge was an inch too far. My palm slid. I dropped back to my ribs. The current tugged me down the slope. The car groaned again like it was deciding something, and then it moved. The back end lifted. The front end dipped. The whole thing started to turn. It pressed my hips. It tried to take me with it. I yelled at nothing and smashed the headrest post into the curb crack, wedging it like a piton. It bit. It held. I pulled with both hands until my shoulders screamed. A flashlight hit my eyes. A voice carried over the rain. Hold on! I could not see him. I felt the headrest bend. The metal creaked. My grip slipped. The car slid, kissed my thigh, and then the current grabbed it for real. It drifted sideways like a dead animal. A rope slapped my forearm. I missed it. It hit again, higher. I grabbed and locked my wrist. The headrest post popped free. For a second I was weightless and gone. The rope snapped me back. Something in my shoulder tore. I did not care. Hands hauled. Boots scraped. Knees on concrete. I coughed up oil and river and a little blood. The rope cut my skin. I crawled the last foot on elbows, collapsed on rough stone, and felt the car slide past my shoes and vanish under the bridge without a sound. I lay on the cold slab, face to the rain, fingers still closed around the rope so tight I could not open them. The guy knelt and said something I did not hear. Sirens hit from the far end of the road. I finally got one hand free and pounded the ground once. Just once. Hard.